Record. Okay, lads, good evening. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear me. Boom, everyone can hear me. Awesome. Well, I want to welcome you to today's DCF huddle. I've got some good content for you. We're going to cover it. We won't take too long. We'll get stuck into it. First thing I would like to do is just to say well done to everyone on last week. We got some good results from people incorporating the advice that we gave last time of the fish oils and the protein powder. A few of you that were stuck and hadn't seen results in 2-3 weeks, boom, we got some serious movement once we got the fish oils in and we got the protein powder. So really good, lads. Well done implementing that. If you didn't watch that video and you have it, Karen or Sarah will have sent it to you, so go and catch up on it, guys. That was our huddle 2 weeks ago. So first off, what I want to talk to you about today is what's called the big tick. Has anyone ever heard of it? You're looking at him. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this Zoom app, it's deadly in that you can do loads of stuff with it. I don't know if you've found the chat box. So there is a chat box that you're able to chat and write stuff in it, which is cool. So we'll be using that a little bit in a while. But as well as that, I'm able to share a screen. And that's what I'm going to do now in 1 second. And I'm going to go through the big tick and show you what it's all about and what's going on. Let me see. Hi, Ashing. A few of you just jumping on there. Cool. So, lads, what we're going to talk about this evening is the big tick. And what the big tick is it's going to help with your motivation and your discipline. It's going to help with your consistency, and it's going to help with your willpower. Does that sound good? Nod your heads if you can hear me. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically, let me share the screen. I've never actually done a screen share before, so this is new to me. But I think I've got it. I think I can do it. Okay, deadly. Now let me see, can I make that extra big? Boom. Can you all see that? Give us a thumbs up if you can see that little correct mark. All right, we got thumbs up. Sweet. So, lads, this is called the big tick. Or you could actually just call it life. And this is life for you, me, and everyone. And this is how we operate. So we're all between A and B is just normal life. Things are going okay. We're plodding along with a few ups and downs, but nothing major. Then, something happens in life that sets us on a downward spiral. You get out of routine, you lose your job, something like this, you end a relationship, something like this sets you off and things start going, life starts to become more difficult, and it could be a weight gain thing that you start getting fatter and fatter and fatter. Point C, you will have experienced, most of you have experienced point C when you were upstairs with me and we were doing a transformation session. You were just like, enough is enough, I need help, I'm not happy with the way my life is going, I'm not happy with my body now, I want to turn things around, make a change. Okay, so A and B is where we normally are. Point C, we start heading down. And then C is when you go, enough is enough, I want to change, I got to sort this out. Is everyone with me so far? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Super. Okay, so then what happens is, after point C, what you'll find is that you're super motivated, you're really disciplined, you're super consistent. And you've great willpower, and you're really able to, you're filling in your food diary, you're eating really well, you're really motivated, you're not making excuses not to do training, you're getting in extra training, you're doing a bit of walking, okay? And that's what happens at the start of every program. Most clients, most people are really, you're really headstrong, you're stuck in, you're motivated, you're disciplined. But then, as we start to get out of that bad place, we start to pull our foot off the gas. And that's when we're approaching point D. Do you know what point D is, lads? Unmute yourself there if you want to have a guess. No guesses. Let me see if I can actually write this in. Ooh, I could be all fancy and write it in here. Hold on, I think I can. So point D is danger zone. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. So point D is your danger zone, or it can also be called your Your comfort zone. Did I spell that right? I think I did, yeah. Your comfort zone. Let's add in a few lads there for effect. Okay? And point D is your danger zone, your comfort zone. You might be thinking, but Dinny, I'm out of the hole I was in. I'm back in my normal where I was happy going along. But you see, this is a cycle, and life always works in cycles. And if you only come back to point D, which was the same standard that A, B was, well, then you're destined to eventually end up back at C again. Does that make sense? Give me a few nods if you're with me. A few noddies. Okay? But this is why my goal for you guys is to try and get you to step up and take you to the next level. So humans are like onions in every aspect of our life, that there's always another level we can get to. There's always a better level we can get to, whether it be fitness, whether it be health, whether it be relationships, whether it be any aspect of our life, lads. We can always take to the next level. So my goal for you guys is to show you, make you realize that I don't just want to take you to point D. How are you, Sean? I'm just going to mute you there. I don't just want you to get back to point D, which was your comfort zone, because in the comfort zone, nothing happens. You don't change anymore. Your motivation is gone. Your willpower is gone. Your discipline is gone. You're just back to your comfort zone. I want to show you, so you want to break you through to that and keep going up the graphic, okay? And find a point E. So find a new baseline for yourself. Find a new standard for yourself. Find higher standards for yourself, you know, so that you have in place better rituals than you did before. So that your next low point, because life goes like that, goes up and down, your next low point is still higher than your previous normalizing line. Does that make sense, lads? Give me a few noddies if you're with me. A few noddies. All right. So just to quickly summarize that and go over it again really quickly. A and B is normal life. So this is where we're going along. Something happens, sets us on a downward spiral. Eventually we become to point C, where we're like, screw this, enough's enough. I feel terrible. I'm looking terrible. I'm miserable. I've got to change. We start heading back up by making positive changes. We're really motivated and disciplined down here. As we start to get closer to point D, which I call the danger zone, this is where we start to take our foot off the gas. We start to get comfortable. Our results in the gym start to slow down. Our discipline with eating starts to slow down. Maybe we're not keeping our food diary anymore. Okay, that's why I call it the danger zone. I need to get you to keep on track so you can bust through that danger zone and come up here and create a new standard for yourself, a new identity, a new line of life that is better than your previous one. Because if we only get you back to your previous one, then you're going to be like all the Slim World clients that I have and all the motivation clients that I have, that you get great results, but then you go back to where you were. You get great results, you go back to where you were. We need to bust through that. We need to bust through the comfort zone, through the danger zone, and find a new identity for you. So you have higher standards now in your life. You hold yourself accountable. You realize that you've got to exercise 2-3 times a week forever. You realize that it's worth it. You realize that you can't make really poor food decisions all the time. Yeah, we can have bad stuff sometimes, but we got to eat well most of the time. Otherwise, we're destined to end up back down in C. Now, let me just take this screen off. Does that make sense to everyone? Hold on there and I unshare this. Yeah. Boom. Oh, look, we've loads of lads. So, did that make sense to everyone? Give us a few nods there if you understood that.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Claire Collins is online there. We'll just mute you there now. So, who else? Anyone else need to be muted? Who's that? Catherine. Hey, Catherine. I'll mute you. Martina, hopefully you can hear us, Martina. I think everyone's all right. All right. So basically, lads, that's life. Give us a thumbs up if you got a basic understanding of that. Awesome. Okay. So the next plan is, how do we keep motivated to find this new, heading up to the E, point E. D was the danger zone. I want to get you to E. I said that when we get close to D, we start to lose our motivation. Do you know why that is? It's because we're getting comfortable again. So the way you get motivated and the way you stay motivated is to keep creating goals, okay? Create a compelling future. And this is how we do it. So what we need to do is, let me just look at the content, see if I've been following it all, because I've been freestyling. We're doing all right, I think. So basically what we need to do, lads, when we have a goal, you can have an idea in your head of what you want to do, or you can get really specific on your goal, and you can revisit your goal every day. You can make a vision board and put it on your wall, and you're going to have a much better chance of succeeding at your goal. Or you can just say, I want to lose weight, which is too broad a goal. There's no specifics to it. There's no timeline on it. And you're not giving yourself a good chance of success. Better off break it down, make it more specific. and set timelines for little milestones along the way. So my question to you guys is, what's been your goal for the last 6 months? So just having a look back, what was your goal for the last 6 months? And I want you to find the chat box and type it in. Ooh, now we have to go playing with it. So if you're on the computer, you'll see there's a little icon, a little chat thing. You can click that. It's here. There, I just done it. Okay. If you're on the phone, I can't remember where it is. Touch the screen and you'll see the thing for chatting. And just throw in what your goal was for the last 6 months there. Let's see what it was. No doubt we have similar enough goals. Everyone's mad confused now trying to work this thing.
I can't find it.
What are you on, Ashing? The phone? Can't remember what it looks like on the phone. Touch the screen and it'll be along the bottom, either on the right or the left, and it'll just say chat box. Or maybe when you're on the phone, if you actually swipe the screen, I think you might be able to get to the chat box. I'm on the laptop now. I think you might be able to slide the screen across a couple of times. Okay, Phil, lose 20 kilos. Salome, feel better, emotionally more confidence. Awesome, guys, well done. Sue, lose weight, get healthy. Terry, lose a few pounds. Awesome. Super. Okay. Now, have a little pen and paper to work on this as we go, lads, if you can. So what I'm going to say to you now is, what's your new goal for the next 6 months? Have you thought about your plan for 2018? So for the next 6 months, we're probably talking about taking us up to summer next year. Have you got a plan? And if so, what is it? Or have you not thought about it yet? Keith Barry, what's crack? Click the audio on there on the computer and you'll be able to hear us. So what's your new goal for the next 6 months, and have you thought about it, and what is it? Get cracking there. Someone throw one in. Keep the weight off, Terry. Good man. Super. So as you are typing in your goals, lads, this is the crack. When we have a goal, okay, it's got to be compelling. It's got to be something that's going to inspire you to move, all right? Because you're going to have the pain that it takes to achieve that goal, all right? Because it is going to take pain. It's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take work in the gym. It's going to take financial commitment. It's going to take saying no to cake, all right? So it's going to take pain to achieve your goal. But then on the other hand, you have the pain of staying where you are. So either way, there's pain. There's pain to stay where you are because you're unhappy, you're depressed, you're not fitting in your clothes, you don't have much energy, you're not confident in yourself. And then you have the pain of making all the work, putting in the effort, putting in the hours in the gym, not eating junk food all the time. So you have the two pains. So your goal, it has to be a compelling goal. It has to be something juicy, something that's going to inspire you to move. So something like, I want to lose weight. That's not juicy enough. It's got to be, I want to lose weight. I was going to say this from a female point of view, so it would sound funny. Because I have this black little dress that I know I look sexy as hell in, and I want to wear that at the Christmas party. And that's a compelling goal, because now it's going to inspire you to move. I remember I wore it 2 years ago when I was in great shape, and I felt awesome in it. You know what I mean? Or for the lads, I have these pair of trousers that I wear. At the minute, I can't get them closed. My belly's hanging out in this lovely shirt. I want to wear that. My mate's party's coming up in January. I want to be looking sharp as hell and that, feeling good in myself. I want to get me nice watch on. And you're basically picturing in your head how you're going to look, how you're going to feel. And that's a juicy goal. That's something that's going to inspire you. That's something that's going to make you move. I want to lose weight isn't specific enough. It's too broad. It's too general. It's like, I want to lose weight. Okay, so the goal has to be compelling. It's got to, the pain of the work, okay, has to outweigh the pain of not doing the work. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so that's why we have to keep looking at our goal and saying, what is it? So I'm going to ask you again, what is your goal for the next 6 months? And let me see you break it down. Let me see you get a little bit more specific on it. So be specific. Can't even say it. All right. Is it juicy? Is it something inspiring? If not, make it inspiring. Find something that's going to motivate you. All right. Why do you want this goal? What's it going to do for you? How's it going to make you feel? I just want you to start thinking now. Get the thinking brain working. Why do you want this goal? Why do you want to achieve this? How's it going to make you feel? How will it affect others around you? Is it what they'll be thinking about you? Is it how you're going to make them feel? Is it going to be the influence you're going to have on others? Is it that they're going to all think you're sexy as hell? Okay. And what needs to happen for you to succeed in this goal? Think about having a goal is. We can think about it once, like right now. We can write it down and then forget about it. It doesn't work like that. By the way, here's a little off-topic thing. Who here has read The Secret? Hands up. Okay, cool. So The Secret is basically about the law of attraction. And that's how this basically works. I'm not going to go off topic and talk too much about that because I want to keep these meetings short and sharp, and we can go into that again. But it's a good little read, lads, The Secret. It's a great little book. You should check it out. But basically, lads, with a goal, we have to revisit it every day. So I have goals, and every single day I'm in them. I live them. I sit there and I feel what it's going to be like when I've achieved them. And I give gratitude for achieving them like they're already done. Okay? And it keeps me so sharp. It keeps me focused, and it allows me to work mad hours a day because I have business goals that I want to achieve. Okay? You got to apply that just as well for your fitness goals, for your weight loss goals. I do it myself. I've got flexibility goals, and I live them every day of how flexible I'm going to be. All right? Strength goals, body transformation. I'm sort of happy with my body, so I'm not transforming them. But I want you guys to use this. I apply it to, for me, I want to be more flexible. That's my goal. And I have specific goals with my flexibility, and I live them every single day, and I imagine what it's going to be like when I'm able to do them. And that inspires me to do this flexibility training, because if you've ever done flexibility training when you're strong and stiff, it's horrible. It's hard. I'd much rather lift weights. I'd lift weights much easier than trying to do flexibility training. But the only thing that inspires me to do the hard work every day is that I have my goals and I revisit them every single day. And this is what you need to do. You need to get specific on your goals. Write them down, break them down. Why, how, what do I need to do? How's it going to make me feel? What am I going to wear on that day? And then you need to revisit them every single day, lads. Whether put them on your phone. There's one on my phone. I don't know if you can see that. You can sort of see it there with a million notifications. But it's an M3. Someday I want to own an M3, a BMW M3. So that's a business goal. But that reminds me to keep working my ass off. And I've wanted that car for 10 years. I haven't got it yet, but I will soon. But it's on my phone. And every single time I pick up that phone, I think of it. And that's what gives me the motivation to keep working my ass off, work long hours. And I love what I do. So it's no chore. But this is it. My goals are always on my forefront. I'm never forgetting about them. Okay? And the flexibility goals will say you make your compelling goal, you decide exactly what it is to be, when you're going to achieve it by, the steps that you're going to take. So if it's weight loss goals, I want you to set targets for every month, and I want you to revisit them every day and revisit them every month to see how we're getting on. Does that make sense to you? Hashtag the goals. Now, because if we're not specific on our goals, then, and we're not revisiting it every day, it's not in the forefront of our brain. Okay? And if it's not in our aware, like here is, what am I at? 35. Okay. I'll have this finished in 3 minutes or less. Last task. I need a volunteer. Someone put their hand up. Mom. I'll call someone out here now. Right, Claire, it's your first call. You're getting unmuted. Claire, tell me this. What was the last car you bought?
A Focus.
A Ford Focus?
Yeah.
And after you bought your Ford Focus, did you start to notice that there was a lot of Ford Focuses on the Irish roads?
I did, yeah.
How was that? Did everyone go out and buy a lot of Ford Focuses?
I don't think so, no.
Did you notice all those Focuses beforehand?
No.
And this is basically because you had bought that car. Thank you very much, Claire, for stepping up there. I know I pulled you in. But It's just an example, lads, that when you bring something to the forefront of your brain, then you start to pick up on them. And you see, it wasn't a case that there was Ford Focuses everywhere. It's just when you've bought one, it's in your mind, it's in the front of your brain, and suddenly you start to notice them everywhere. It's the same with our goal. If our goal is on the front of our brain, then we start to see the opportunities all the time. We start to keep our motivation. And if we've made a compelling goal, something that's class, something that's like, oh man, I'd be so happy if I could achieve that. Things will be awesome in my life. That's what's going to help push you through the difficult times. That's what's going to keep you motivated. That's what's going to keep you disciplined. That's what's going to give you the willpower to say, no, I'm not having the cake today. I had it yesterday. You know, yes, it's progress, not perfection. But lads, if we want to make progress with our body, we got to do a good job most of the time. All right. But we have to make a goal. We have to make it sexy and compelling and class. Okay. And that's what will inspire you to do the work. That's when the pain that it takes to achieve the goal is less than the pain it takes to stay as you are. It's when it's so compelling and so cool. And you're like, my life would be awesome if I could achieve that. If my body looked like this, I'd be so happy. I'd be so confident. And that's what's going to give you the willpower to step up and get the results that we really want in the gym. But if you found, like I started with the lifeline, that things are slowing down for you, this is what you need to do. We need to make a new compelling goal, a new compelling future, something that's going to inspire you, something that's going to motivate you and light the fire under your ass again to get you to step up to the next level, just like you did in the beginning when you were really miserable and you were prepared to step up to change your life. And then you got comfortable again. Your comfort zone is the danger zone, lads. I don't want you to stop there. I want you to push through it, find a new identity so that your low points in the future are still at very least back down to your high points of your normal existence, so that your progress is lasting, so that you create, profound change in your life. And the change that you create is it's sustainable and it's maintainable into the future. Is that awesome or is that awesome? Lads, on Saturday, I know I keep saying it, I'm having my breakthrough event. It's at 12 o'clock. All you guys are invited. I know a lot of you are already coming, which is awesome. So I look forward to seeing you. Anyone else who's not down for it, send me a message. I'll stick your name down. It'll be about an hour and a half. It'll be good fun. We'll have a bit of crack. But basically what it's going to be doing is it'll be going through some of this stuff. We'll be getting more specific. We're actually going to be making the goals at it. And then we're going to have a physical breakthrough. So you're going to have something physical going on, which basically is going to anchor it into your subconscious. Deep in the subconscious. It's going to change it forever. I was told I was exaggerating when I was saying the breakthrough event was life-changing. I should have said that. It is, though. It's deadly. Right, lads? Thanks very much for showing up tonight. If you enjoyed the amazing content, super. The other meetings are on the, you have the links from if you want to catch up on them. Do try show up to these little meetings every second week, and I try to keep them short and sweet. How long was that one? 15, 25, 35, 25 minutes. Didn't do too bad. Ran 5 minutes over. We're doing all right. Lads, have an awesome day, evening. Thanks for showing up this evening. I look forward to seeing you later in the week for weigh-ins. And if anyone has any question on the lifeline, I will maybe write it on the wall of the gym so you can have a look at it again. But that's it, lads. Once we're aware of it, we know how to push through to the next level. Have a great evening, lads. And thanks for showing up so powerfully. And Dini out for now. Well done, everyone. Thank you.